Okay, let's unpack this. Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're diving into something pretty powerful, the integration of SignMetrix with BrightSign. Our mission, really, is to explore how businesses can, move beyond just showing stuff on screens. How can they actually unlock some deep audience insights? By combining those BrightSign players they already have with SignMetrix's analytics platform. This is all about making every digital signage investment really count, turning a display into, well, a data powerhouse.
Yeah, it's a challenge we see a lot. It's quite critical right now, actually. Businesses invest quite a bit in interactive digital signage. They use sensors, touch screens, all for these really immersive customer experiences. But the problem often is they just don't have the right tools to measure if it's actually working, the success of it all. And without those clear insights, well, they're sort of flying blind. They can't effectively optimize their content. They don't really understand what's hitting the mark or, crucially, improve their return on investment.
So what does this mean then? Are they basically collecting data? Maybe, but not really understanding its impact or using it to make better decisions?
Precisely. Yeah, that's the crux of it. And that's exactly where SignMetrix steps in. Think of it as a subscription-based software solution. It's specifically designed for sensor data aggregation. It collects and unifies data, and this is key, from existing in-store sensors and displays.
Ah, existing. Okay.
Yeah. And the real power is how it delivers these real-time analytics. It's all through a comprehensive cloud-based dashboard. It gives businesses this unparalleled unified view of the customer experience, not just if people looked, but what they did.
That sounds incredibly efficient. Here's where it gets really interesting for me. Does that mean companies can leverage their current BrightSign setups? Like without needing a whole bunch of new hardware or complex rollouts?
Exactly. That's really the beauty of it. You simply download and install the SignMetrix plugin or app. It goes directly onto your BrightSign players. No additional hardware required, seriously. It significantly lowers that barrier to entry. For IT teams, it means they can deploy the solution pretty easily. Minimal fuss.
That low barrier for installation, that's huge. Okay, so for the businesses themselves, what are the immediate tangible benefits? How does this data translate into, real-world improvements?
Well, think about it. You can suddenly measure key metrics. Things like customer engagement, actual interaction count, dwell time, and even more importantly, conversion rates. You can start tracking how interactions might actually lead to sales.
Right.
For instance, picture a retail store. They might find out that during, say, peak afternoon hours, a dynamic screen showing a new product, maybe with a 15-second video, that specific content increases nearby foot traffic by 20% compared to just a static image.
Okay, that's specific.
Exactly. That's the kind of actionable insight we're talking about. It lets you refine marketing strategies, optimize your content for when it has the most impact.
And what about the teams managing these networks? The IT folks, the marketing teams, what are the operational advantages for their day-to-day?
Well, first off, the solution scales effortlessly. Whether you have just one player or, 1,000 plus, it handles it. It also integrates easily with existing content management systems.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the platforms they likely already use for scheduling and managing content. So less disruption, a smoother workflow overall. Plus, it uses AI-driven insights, helps make smarter business decisions. It really ensures no data is left behind, as they say.
That's fantastic for integrating with existing BrightSign setups, but this raises an important question. What if businesses already have a mix, different types of sensors already installed? Does SignMetrix play nice with all of them, or are there limitations?
That's actually one of the standout features is versatility. SignMetrix is specifically designed to aggregate all that sensor data into the one unified dashboard. It doesn't really matter what type of sensor it is.
Okay.
So whether you have like proxy sensors for presence detection or maybe RFID tracking product pickups, or even those vision-based sensors doing audience analytics, it all feeds into that single complete picture. Take object detection sensors, for example. They could tell you if a customer physically picked up a specific product featured on the nearby screen. That gives you a really direct link between the screen engagement and actual product interest. It goes way beyond just general dwell time.
So if we connect this to the bigger picture, it sounds like BrightSign players are transforming. They're not just displaying content anymore. They're becoming these intelligent data collection points.
Absolutely. That's a great way to put it. SignMetrix runs directly on the BrightSign players themselves, automatically sending all that rich sensor data up to the cloud dashboard. It genuinely transforms BrightSign players into powerful analytical tools. It's like BrightSign now with analytics.
Nice tagline.
Right. And it means instant comprehensive insights. No need for complex extra hardware or, convoluted setups.
Okay, so bringing this all together then. For a business owner listening right now, what's the ultimate takeaway? How does this SignMetrix and BrightSign integration practically change their day-to-day or maybe their strategic planning?
I think the ultimate takeaway is moving from, let's say, guesswork to data-driven confidence. This transformation, it comes with those AI-driven insights we mentioned, the unified dashboards giving you the full story, and of course, that seamless scaling across your entire digital signage network. It really just means understanding your customers better, optimizing your content way more effectively, and truly maximizing your ROI.
To see how SignMetrix with BrightSign can truly transform your digital signage analytics, you can actually request a free trial, or you can enable 2 players completely free at signmetrix.com. That's signmetrix.com. Definitely try their BrightSign exclusive freemium plan today.